BoyleSports World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.
Gezzy, many congratulations. The title defence has started and you laid down a bit of a marker there.
Yeah, I thought that I played pretty well, especially the first set, and the problem was I looked over and I seen that I was averaging like 104, and then thought I got to keep this up and put a little bit too much pressure on myself. But yeah, I know Michael slipped up in a couple of legs. I know I couldn't start on one or two of them, but yeah, I thought overall it was a good performance.
Averaging over the 100 in the end, is that a pleasing little tick off on the stats box?
Yeah, but like I said, after dropping down from 104, it was a little bit disappointing. But yeah, I'm just glad to get a win. Numbers are nice to look at after you've won, but yeah, the W is more important than anything. How
much confidence can you take? You come in on the back of two ranking titles, both in the Euro Tour, and very much the man to beat at the moment.
Yeah, obviously winning breeds confidence, so I'm full of it, and I know this tournament's a little bit different. Obviously, double start, double finish, and it can get you a little bit mentally. But the first game seemed, I don't know. I just seem to concentrate a bit more these days, and don't seem to try and put myself under too much pressure. And today it worked. Michael, I think, played pretty well as well, but I just topped his game a little bit.
You said at the match play you made a mistake mentally. You weren't right. How have you adapted to get it right for this one? Because this is obviously a huge part of the year.
No, I just knew what I did wrong and where I went wrong, and I let Dimitri get under my skin a little bit, but I shouldn't let that happen. I should be more experienced, and yeah, I seem to not think about the certain situations, just control myself, and that worked today.
I was speaking to you in Copenhagen. You said, look, I needed this injection in my arm. It seems to have done the trick.
Yeah, exactly. People always slated me all pulling out of a tournament, but it wasn't ranked, and I thought it was the best thing to do. And obviously, winning in Gibraltar and coming here and playing pretty well in our first game sort of proves them wrong and says I knew exactly what I had to do, and what I did was right.
The race for world number one as well. Everyone's talking about it because it's hotting up. A win here, defending this title, would really cement that spot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm number one now, and I've been there, done it. Peter's obviously chasing it, and he's never been there. So, as long as he keeps chasing, then I'm in a good place.
Gezzy, pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers.
Gezzy, when you're in one of these spells that you're in at the moment, do you almost feel unstoppable?
Yeah, obviously I don't feel unstoppable, but I feel really, really confident going into every event, and I know if I play my A game, then they have to play something special to beat me. And yeah, obviously being full of confidence and winning tournaments, I can't be in a better place, I don't think.
Did that performance feel like a real statement of intent from you tonight?
Yeah, and especially against someone like Michael Smith, it was a real tough draw for me, and I knew that. But like I said, in every other event, as long as I concentrate on my own game, and especially getting off on the doubles I did first set, that I put him under pressure, and as long as I played my own game, concentrated, that I'd come through that game, and that's what I did, I think.
Merv King for you up next. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, when I walked in a bit late. Obviously, I didn't have a very good preparation today, but he said, "Oh, I see you Tuesday." I don't know, he's trying to get on my skin a little bit, I think. But no, I get on really well with Merv, and yeah, Tuesday will be another good game. But if I play half as well as I did today, then I've got a chance.
Cheers, Gezzy. Thank you.
No worries.
Gezzy, can it sometimes be a good thing? I mean, a big test in the first round, because Michael, although he didn't quite get there in the end, he's a good player.
Yeah, but it can set you in good stead for the rest of the tournament. I was, like I said, I always concentrate on my own game, but it's good to know that obviously playing Michael, I know it's going to be a real tough game, and especially if he starts scoring the way he did. He didn't play his A game, but I think I put him under a lot of pressure and stopped him playing his A game. But it's good for me that I had a tough game, I think, in the first round, and whatever comes at me now, I'm not worried.
I saw you speak about how much you get up for defending titles, and so you're doing that here this week. Is there any particular reason why you're up for defending titles rather than?
No, it's just once I've got a trophy and I've got it in the house, I want to keep it there. So yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm not sure how it happens, but I don't know if it's a little bit of luck or extra pressure that gets me going. But you obviously need a little bit of luck, and I'm playing well. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a confidence boost and a bit of motivation to know that you want to try and retain the trophy.
Cheers.
No worries, cheers.
You always say the first round is the hardest, so it must be a relief now to get through to the second round.
Yeah, it was a relief, and knowing that every other game had gone 2-0, so I was cut short of time a little bit. I called you at 7:15, and I was like 2 game had already finished. I didn't realise it was starting at 6:15, and I was praying for games to go 2-1, but it didn't. And apart from I think the one before me, which gave me a little bit of extra time, but I was prepared, and like I said, I'm confident and I'm playing well. So a bit more time less time to think, I think, as well.
How much now do you look at the rest of the draw? Like before, you're just focusing on the first round. Like, do you look at the rest of the draw now?
No, well, obviously I know I got Merv now because he drummed that into me before I played. But no, I obviously played Merv Tuesday, and just whoever I play, I just concentrate on my own game. And I keep saying it, but that's all I concentrate on these days. Years and years ago, I would think about Michael, think about Peter, Gary, anybody who was above me, and obviously I was always chasing them. But these days they're all chasing me, and I don't worry about anybody else, just my own game.
There was some singing in the crowd tonight, and more boos again. Like, are you getting a bit sick of it, or are you just?
To be honest with you, I thought it was all right today. Especially on the walk on, they were all singing my name, and I said to Michael, I said, I don't get this very often, and it was a bit up and down, but I seem to deal with it pretty well. I've had a lot of practice anyway.
Brilliant. Well, all the best for the second
Please,
round.
cheers.
Well done.
BoyleSports World Grand Prix on Sky Sports.